Maximals, Maximal Primal here. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Okay, so I downloaded the DLC or whatever for this, so...
Oh, I don't think that mule's ever coming back. Wonderful. Oh, I don't suppose you'd consider simply just taking that rod off my hands?
Yeah,
I doubt there's anyone else who'll buy it, to be honest. Better that than be robbed on the road by some fool who thinks it's a priceless gemstone. Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works. Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Alright. So, we now got new missions I want to do, so... We've got other shit we can do, so why not? And yes, I've downloaded everything else. There's other stuff I could have downloaded, so I did that anyway, so... Okay, Penny as a merchant. Okay, let's have a look. So... Right, so let's just get to where we need to go, and we'll go back to the party camp for now. And let's go. Yeah, but basically all this new stuff. It's cool because I've not had this.
The Blight.
This is gonna be new
How will you end it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order. Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed. Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon, or the victims it claims in the meantime? Yes. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised. Very well. As you wish.
So where's this? Where is the guy? Not you, not you, not you.
Such a force has not been seen since the collapse of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, here we go.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader? Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
Hang on a second. Sorry, the wire was a bit tangled, and honestly, I did not want to have to be in that position. Oops. Okay.
Well, as you know, my family's name is Mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last warden commander of Ferelden back when the wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Hard to say. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one, and our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride. I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour. Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour. Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Caelan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance. A thousand blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
So we got like new quests to do plus other shit, but until then, that's to our map. That's just where we're going next. So
indeed. Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I'm not going to go there yet because it's like an odd little spot, so I'm going to go here first. Because, why not, right? Oh, what's going on here?
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the Tyke as our own.
Now. I was better than later.
What the fuck? What? No one gonna explain to me like what the hell any of this shit is. What were they even? What was the point of that? So he pretty much said there was like a kid or whatever, like in the you know, I don't understand that. And people being hanged.
No end to these blasted things. I'll get on it.
Ah, right, Darkspawn.
Now it's better than later.
You have no skill, only
No,
desperation.
like I said, I just found that really odd. Like, what was the point? Like, oh yeah, basically was Jesus born or something in this game? I mean, I don't know. Will that impact the story later on? Will we find out the mysterious child that was sent from the Maker? Is it Jesus? I mean, I don't know. That is just odd. Sounds like we interact on it going on. No, nothing.
Come and get
So you can get off my back.
I'll get on it.
Because it's like right here.
All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it.
I tried to be merciful.
Done. All right, all right.
I'll let them finish him off. I'm just gonna wait here and start collecting all the loot.
That went well.
No, we're gonna find that we're gonna find that golem. So I'm very interested to see if he's health. That's what we need. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm just looking around here. There's none around there as there wouldn't be, so it's fine. So I need to go this way, apparently. Boy, what's up here? Nah, I don't need ice arrows, thank you.
I can't do that.
Olaf's chest? Who the fuck is Olaf's? I bet that has something to do with the golem, just call it a hunch.
Twisted creatures.
Let's fuck them up.
No.
There's the golem! Give it the archers, because they're going to be the snipers as well. No, I'm happy with this. Like, give me like a bit of insight into the game, I'm sure I can do it as well. If I can get into this game now with DLCs, I feel like this
I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than
more
later.
enemy. I'll let our guys finish those off, and then...
As you say.
Ah, right, okay, no, we still got more. Okay, I need to...
All right, all right.
No, we're gonna kill all those archers, just gonna piss them off and shall
I'll get on it.
All right, that's it.
we?
Here
Do
comes
that.
trouble!
I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Allow me. I could do that for you. It's done. Yes?
Right, oops, sorry about that. Get a bit of money. Yada yada, nothing up there. So I'm just gonna go around grabbing everything I can first. Ooh, villager. Bronze key. I've got a horrible feeling that means... I got a feeling it's to do with that chest from before. Which is actually quite handy. Let's see.
This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
There's a reason why it doesn't work, so for now let's go and find out, because there must be a reason, because we got the rod. So now in a cellar, so whether or not... So we just grab... I got a feeling
Allow
this...
me.
Oops.
I could do
You know
that
what, I'm
for
going to
you.
say as her, just because I got this feeling that
I finished.
they will have chests probably... Hang on.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Yeah, this is really kind of just trying to make it learn for ages.
Right. Now, better than later. Right.
Ready.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Is people on? No, no, no.
Okay,
Alright, see.
now, better than later. Right. Got it. I'll get on it. Right.
Let us in.
Let's give it
Now,
the next.
better than later.
Run, you little
Got
bitch,
it.
run.
Excellent. I'll get on it.
Oh, he just fucked. And another one, I'm not going to open that yet, I'm just going to wait until we grab.
What?
Shut up, Alistair, you silly bitch.
Just like you wanted.
Oh, hang on, what the fuck? Something pop up? No, it did not. Alright, well. Nothing here, so it must be further down the catacombs. Oh. And I might have lost my RB button, are you kidding me? Hang on, I have honestly to God just lost it. Oh, don't tell me it rolled all the way back somewhere. I heard it. I'll be right. Oh, hang on. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, yeah, pretty much my RB burning and eyes fucked away. It just pops out. Yeah. I refuse to get any controller yet until our time, but anyway.
You're gonna regret this! I'll get on it. Got it. Right, all right. Now it's better than later. I'll get on it. Got it. You'll get no mercy from me! It's a massacre, and no one's getting out alive! Right, all right. Get off my back. I'll get on it. Right. Got it. I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back. Got it. Right. I'll get on it. Got it. Right.
I shall do so.
On your guard. What is your command?
I'll try to be merciful.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later.
Yay.
Oh,
By the
people.
Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us? A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking. The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
You don't sound happy about that. Why, Shale, a piece of shit?
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance! My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now. My mother never talked about it much. I was just a small child when my father died. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you? There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever. You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Alright, we're gonna have a look. But I need to level up though, unfortunately, so... Da-da-da-da. Yay, saving. Good, 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 good. That's what we need. But no, so apparently the golem killed people. Okay, that's not a good sign.
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden? Arl Rendon Howe? The Arl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you? You are the last of the Couslands? I had no idea. My lord? Do not be blinded by your desire for revenge. Rendon Howe will get what he deserves in time. Such deeds cannot go unpunished. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden? Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to, that it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
That's true. Anyway. But as I was saying, that golem... If it's that bad, then that's kind of worrying. There must
Can I
be
get you a
reason.
ladder
I bet
so
it's
you can
like...
get off?
Well, I bet it's possible.
Right, all right. Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me. Right, all right. Now is better than later. I'll get on it. Now is better than later. Got it. All right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now is better than later.
I could do that for you. What? What's next?
What does a dust ray drop? I've got to give these gifts out near the end of the video. I've got to talk to everybody as well, see how everything goes. Let's call it a hunch. I assume these crystals are probably for the big guy himself. Could be wrong.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees? Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people. Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us, too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting. I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
Of course, silly.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Okay. So we got a cat that's talking. Okay. Next, I said that my dog sneezed the other day, so it does not surprise me, but... Okay.
I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you
That's
are
why
just
cats.
a stranger.
Actually, I like cats, but
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is... welcome.
Ah.
It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever. That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong? But I do like this one.
I like you too, Kitty.
But if it means escaping this prison, I am willing to leave on my own. I agree to your terms. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty. I like it when Kitty sings to me. Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
okay, hang on. I gotta get it. I get it. Hang on. Oh no.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Yeah, but there's a reason. Obviously, that cat did it. There's a reason. That cat ain't normal.
is my best friend.
I've got an idea, hang on. Okay, I'm struggling a bit with this, but my head's starting to get a bit weird, but I'm hoping I can do it right.
I was thinking about the sun, silly. Tell me a story.
Oops, that was an accident. But here we go, we're learning. Alright, so move that floor tile.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
Oh, why the fuck has she got... I can't say she's got like electric around her, like she's gone evil, I don't know. It's weird. Okay. I am starting to figure this shit out, so I've gotta...
Kitty is my best friend.
I've got an idea, hang on.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
There we go. Okay. Oh, hang on.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
Got an idea, hang on. First, gotta... Almost got it done, hang on. Just gotta get that little thing.
Tell me a story.
No, hang on. I gotta do this first. There we go. If I move this, move that, and then... Oh,
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
No, hang on. I've just thought of something. Hang on. No, we can do this. I got an idea.
Tell me a story.
Shit, that was not pleasant.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
Okay, I gotta think this. Hang on a minute, okay.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
See if I can do it.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
No, hang on. So, if I try this.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Hang on.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils. Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Yes, so shut up.
Tell me a story.
And we done it. Oh.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us. Anywhere. I have changed my mind. I like the girl. I do not think I will find another like her.
Oh, so I get to go with you after all?
Ugh! I will take her anyhow. She is mine.
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Oh, god damn it. Why did they have to be... Wow. Yeah, I thought so.
Uh-oh. Grey meters on the loose.
Well, we gave you a
All right.
Here comes trouble!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Later. Got it. I'll get on it. Now, later. So you can get off my back. Now, later. All right. Got it. I'll get on it.
Again, there was a reason why he locked that fucker in. Ah, dear me. Anyway, let's get back up. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure out what. Oh,
Now's better than later. All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Don't tell me just release shades. We have them win trouble. Let's get out of here. A very bad thing. Ah, fucking inventory being full.
Got it. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right. Now, better than later. Got it. Now, better than later. All right. So you can get off my back.
Kind of worried me a bit now, thinking I've done something wrong, but it's not my fault. I thought, It's the fact that I know I can kill them. That's the thing. It's like, oh well, I'll give them a chance because if they fuck up, boom,
You
they're
did
dead.
it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. You'll need a phrase to activate, Shale. It's Doolan Han. I wouldn't want the thing, but it's obvious you can handle yourself just fine. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
It's alright. Doodle Han. Let's see what you have to do for us. See what you're going to do to us.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead? Some got away, then. How unfortunate. Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace. Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command? Did I? I honestly don't remember. Perhaps it was after yet another time he called me Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must. I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something. Oh, go on. It will be fun. And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken? I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me? I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village. Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, Gollum, stop crushing my head. Ah! Yes, I'm just funny that way.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large. Yes, that won't make us conspicuous or anything. Well, whatever.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way. This should be interesting.
Rock and a hard place. Complete the golem. Hey! We found the golem. Should I have him with us? Damn it, Alistair's disapproving like mad. I feel bad, but it's like, what can I do? Like, I can't make Alistair happy, so it's like, what do I feel bad. Hang on, let's see if I can give him a gift or something. I know that I'm giving Helena something, but I've got to give him something. If I don't, then it's like,
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow! Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
yeah, as I was trying to say before all that crap, I was. What's here? Helms. Oh yeah, Wilhelm's cellar. Okay. I was going to say there was a chest back here, so let's go and grab that and then return back to camp. I'm going to try and get Shale. I'm going to try them. I like the look of that. It seems.
It's done.
Right, but anyway, I want to add him to our party. I'm not going to have Alistair with us because I'm just going to keep getting him disliked. I don't want to make him dislike me anymore. You know, that's not really a good thing. You know, but...
Hello.
So I'm just checking, I just want to see this first. I think, you know, I'll talk to everybody quickly and just see how everyone does. You know, that sort of thing. Where's he, Shale?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy. It's true. One single tear, and then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert. Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, Master, I exist to serve the Master. I shall kill for the Master and only for the Master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes.
Huh.
I am not sensitive. I am made of stone. Sensitive is the exact opposite of what I am. I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do? Did I say it was bad? It thinks I hang on its every word, waiting for approval. I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing. Imagine the benefits. No need to eat or sleep or perform other functions. Walk underwater, crush the heads of every opponent. The possibilities are limitless. Barring the occasional 30 years or so of paralysis, there's little to compare. Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Fair enough, Dr. Stern.
Yes. I am hardly surprised. Very well. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
What do you need? Ask away. Such as they are. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
Talk to you then.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me. Safer. I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows. I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful, and I know you're watching out for me. What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes
okay.
I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am. Really? No one told me.
Yeah, I'll see where this goes.
You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, you... Oh, how very awkward. Well, yes, but don't question me. I am a woman and I reserve the right to be inconsistent.
Okay.
Oh, chivalry is so dead, making the lady spill her guts like that.
Let me clarify that. This has not happened for me in one of my other Let's Plays.
Well, that settles it then.
Got Sandal and that lot. Morrigan, I know it's going to piss off. I'll see what happens. I'm interested.
Yes? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Yes? So, full of questions, are you? Now I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that. And if I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again, and again if need be. But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me, so let us return to the task of dealing with the Darkspawn, no? You should not be so... You have no idea what will happen in days to come to make such promises. Let us go. There is much to be done before... There is still much to be done.
I'm going to protect all my friends and allies and whoever else, just because why not? Talk to Win.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome. Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken. Thank you. You're very kind to say so.
Yep.
But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done. Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
And you.
Again? I'm game. All right, but I get to stare at you luridly while you do so. Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Ferelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom, or so the saying goes. It's not really a matter of wanting to go back. I cannot go, at least not yet. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable? Oh, I have never seen that place. I am sure it has its charms, and its dogs. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most. I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home more than anything else. Oh, not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in a store window. Finest Antivan leather. Perfect craftsmanship. But I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no? True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a handsome Grey Warden? A man who then spares my life? I could not. Quite right you are. I see the Grey Wardens do not recruit fools. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
Alright, and yes, I need a dog, but a dog doesn't really count as much. But anyway, in the next part, we're going to wrap it up here. In the next part, we're going to continue on with the rest of the bits and bobs. Maybe a few more DLC missions. I don't know. We'll see what we do at the time. So I'll see you all then. Take care. See ya.